Mr. Kejriwal will remain in jail, and can you just please? This has been a very big roller coaster ride, as Mr. Abhishek Singhvi and you were pointing out to Justice Khanna. What does this mean? Because ultimately, for the Aam Aadmi Party, for Mr. Kejriwal, for the people of Delhi, they still don't have a chief minister.
You see, the thing is that it's a very important outcome today for Mr. Kejriwal. We had challenged the arrest itself. The Supreme Court has said that there are certain legal questions in respect of interpretation of Section 19 which require a consideration of a larger bench. But it was clearly of the view that given the fact that Mr. Kejriwal is a chief minister and otherwise he has undergone a large period of custody, he holds an important constitutional post, it's in the fitness of things that he be released in the ED case. And therefore they have directed the release of Mr. Kejriwal in the ED case. Now obviously the CBI in the meantime, as everybody is aware, has also done an arrest after he was given bail by the ED. Now that insofar that is concerned, that also we have challenged and the bail proceeding is pending in the High Court. So as soon as the outcome of that will come, then he'll be released. But I'm quite optimistic that...
Sir, but the big question is that in the case of Mr. Kejriwal, they said we leave it to him to decide about whether he should remain as chief minister or not. So
that is correct. There is no... So the court, there are enough judgments of the court, not just this one, but even earlier, that what elected politicians to do in a given circumstance is their call. And Mr. Kejriwal has already publicly stated his position that insofar as he is concerned, this is a politically motivated case and therefore he has been targeted for it, and therefore this is not a case where there is any genuine allegation against him, and therefore he is not going to vacate the post. That has been cleared by him even when he was out on the 21-day interim bail.
You have been a veteran of PMLA cases. Now of course the Supreme Court saying that we'll go to a larger bench, which will basically mean a 3-judge bench to hear this matter. What does this mean, for the normal viewer? Please break it down for, the general public about PMLA, Section 19, 45, all those things, so that people understand that basically what is happening and what enforcement is doing and how it is being used against political leaders.
See, insofar as PMLA is concerned, as you know, the ED has become the main agency for arrest, and it has been used against political opponents. That has also become quite clear in the public domain. Now, obviously, the requirement of arrest is the major problem, that is what troubles everybody, because you don't need to arrest somebody, then you don't need to arrest somebody. So that has to be clarified authoritatively by the Supreme Court. It is a very, very welcome judgment. Even the points which have already been held by this judgment are very, very welcome, because it has clarified a large number of aspects of law. Some aspects, maybe there were conflicting judgments, there were larger benches, therefore a 2-judge bench couldn't have clarified it. Those have been referred to the larger bench. But once it is clear that arrest cannot be a normal course, even in ED matters, then I think that will really resolve the problem of what everybody outside is saying, that there has been misuse of the ED.
And what about CBI, sir? Now the issue about CBI, you see that you are going to the High Court. This is again a long-drawn process.
So I don't think it will be a very long-drawn process. I think this was an important verdict today. I think the CBI, it's a regular bail proceeding. There's no Section 45 like the PMLA, etc. It's not a merits bail. It's a regular bail. He's a sitting Chief Minister of Delhi. There is no question of him leaving the law or escaping the law. So on the normal parameters of bail, we are quite optimistic that very soon, even in the CBI matter, he should be granted.
So many congratulations. Here you have it, Mr. Kejriwal's lawyer, who's been fighting for months, finally getting that interim bail. As he says, he's hopeful in the Delhi High Court, when the CBI plea comes for that regular hearing, they will be able to get Mr. Arvind Kejriwal out on bail.